Hello, hi, my name is Hector. I am a tarot reader. Today we're going to be reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for Sagittarius. Now, remember, Sagittarius, not all messages will resonate because this is a general reading, but if they do, that's amazing. Claim this reading, like, comment, subscribe. But if some messages don't resonate and some do, just take what does and leave the rest behind, okay? Now, I already meditated on your cards, and I'm also getting very much root chakra vibes. So maybe there's just like a little bit of fear that you're feeling. I feel like this is collectively with the fire signs. I don't think I was able to tell that in the past reading, but that's okay. Now, you did get this this is like the author card of the deck that I use, and it's the Sun Moon Tarot. This is your This is your This is your theme pull. This is your theme spread, and I usually pull a 3 theme card spread just to get the theme. But the author card tells me that you're here and you're tapping into this more authentic energy. So this is like yours, then only yours. Like it can't be cloned. Okay, this authenticity, you're owning it, and you're letting it flow and flow out of you so seamlessly that it's just yours, and it can't be duplicated. It can't be none of that. Okay, is what I'm getting. So very much artist like energy, very creative, very entrepreneur like is what I'm getting. But the Seven of Swords is here as well, with along with the other theme card. Now the Seven of Swords, I feel like you're in your head and you overthink this. I feel like you overlook certain things. I feel like you may look at like little things of yourself, pick yourself apart, like this little hair sticking out, but like no one wouldn't even realize it or notice it. Like it's just because you have that hair, like it's your hair, you know what I mean? So like I'm hearing just stop doing that. Stop picking yourself apart. You don't need that energy, okay? Because you're very abundant and very wealthy. You do not need to be doing any of that. Okay? That's like the lowest part of you, and like then you have your highest part of you showing up. So you're like, I feel like things are going really well for you, business savvy like, or like just externally, that like you're very okay. You're just very good where you're at right now. Honestly, like you're okay where you're at. You've succeeded to like um this like, I want to say comfortability, but I'm gonna say comfortability. But I think that's why you overthink this, is because you're comfortable where you're at, and you're overthinking like the little things that you're already comfortable with. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and then you have the 5 of Wands under the deck for your theme deck, and this is like creating a little bit of conflict within yourself, maybe even those around you, because I feel like, okay, I'm gonna say this, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way. Don't hurt the messenger, okay? Basically, what I'm hearing is like you do project a little bit of your feelings because you're in this like comfortable energy, and then you like pick yourself apart, or you're like very like, I want to say like OCD, and if things aren't a certain way, or things just don't go a certain way when you're comfortable where you're at, then I feel like you tend to like create conflict off of this. It doesn't even have to be necessarily like intentional conflict where you're like, telling someone off, or like just for no reason. But I think like little things get you frustrated, like if you have a partner and like you say something or you do something, and you kind of like, it just like ticks you off because you're already on edge, you know what I mean? So it's like those little things that like, those built up emotions that have nothing to do with where you could have already like grounded yourself before, like giving into that energy of feeling frustrated and things like that, and just like it just getting to you. So that's your theme. We're gonna get into your reading. For the first card for your reading, you have the Queen of Wands. So this is you, okay? Wands is fire, Leo, Aries, Sag. Now, this is a queen. This is someone who owns who they are, very authentic, very creative, very, just in their power, okay? You're very creative, in a creative energy right now. And then you have the Empress card. Now, the Empress talks about basking in their fruits of their labor. Okay, I feel like, okay, you could have Leo in your chart, because this card was also talking about this, but I'm picking up that, like, when you grow these fruits of your labor, I feel like you have a hard time actually enjoying them. Okay, and I think that's because intuitively you know that you're comfortable, like you're conforming to what you have right now, and you're not like letting those fruits of your labor give you the ambition to keep going and pursuing and do more than what you're used to doing. And intuitively you know this, and you don't do nothing about it, because you feel like this is the only thing. I feel like right now you're just like very like, well, this is the only thing I can do. But no, it's not. No, it's not. The world is limitless, and you just have to change the way you view it. And I think the Moon card here being here as well is like, this comes off of like, this fear comes from like the unknown. It's like, what's next? I don't know what to do next. And it's like, what can I do to like improve? And it's like, it's very unknown, like, so it can be easily it can easily install fear and just feel like unobtainable, or it just feels like it wouldn't work, or you couldn't get past you couldn't surpass a certain level of where you're at now, and that's that comfortability. But that's not true. I'm hearing fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real, okay, Sagittarius? So do not let this fear overtake you. You have the Two of Cups here. Now, you could be in a relationship, a marriage even, I'm getting. But this is a very equal give and take relationship. I think you're very happy the way y'all equally give and take to each other. Y'all sustain each other's needs, wants, okay? And this person helps you tap into this creative side of you. You have the Three of Pentacles following that. The Three of Pentacles talks about getting their ducks in a row, getting things really off the ground. So I want to say that where you're going with this is like getting off the ground. So like you thinking about things differently, you wanting things to show up differently instead of what is usually like conformed, or like what you're comfortable with. This Three of Pentacles is tying that all together. It's like, it's really helping you see things differently, because you're looking on the outside, right? And you're just like, well, this doesn't really fulfill me where I'm at. So you're listening to your emotional fulfillment, and you're like, well, maybe I can add something to these cups that I already have, what I've already built for myself. Maybe I can add something to that. But I'm also getting like, just try to have some balance, because when you have this energy of like the Empress and the High Priestess, major arcanas, I'm hearing like you're very tapped into like this powerful energy, but you also need to take time to like just let yourself receive it, Sagittarius, and just let yourself, I attract, I flow, I am, I will, I can, and just like very like receiving nature, instead of being the one to just like keep going, keep doing, because you will create this frustration for yourself, and it'll just like over like stimulate and just like very like frustrate you. Just I'm getting as well like burn yourself out. So I was definitely talking about that in the Leo reading. You could have Leo in your chart as well, heavy, but maybe because you're a fire sign, okay? Then you have the Fool card here. So you are feeling very blissful. You're feeling you taking a chance on yourself. You know, you want to take a chance, to do things differently, and you're definitely thinking about this because you're definitely thinking about this, but the fear is holding you back. And you have this person, whoever this is for you, this Knight of Pentacles that just kind of like watches everything that goes on and how you feel and stuff. They're kind of just like, they see that you created like these two paths for yourself, and they're just like, why are they, stressing themselves out? Like, they already have their own path. Like, they should be at peace right now. Six of Pentacles. And this is helping you. I think this person, because the way they see things, the way they want like better for you, or to feel better in general emotionally, it's kind of helping you just like dead away this way of thinking, and where you're just overly stimulating yourself and just giving yourself time to attract and just receive. Queen of the Cups, receiving, but also being in a very like giving state. Like, you're always very giving, so I think that's why you can't really escape that energy, Sagittarius. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. I'm getting called to just pull all the cards to clarify each card right now, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so you have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Wands being clarified with your Four of Cups. Yeah, because the reason why you're in this position right now, you're receiving a lot, and you're getting like all this ambition to do more and more, is because you have a lot to give. I feel like this new project or whatever you're thinking about is going to be very like giving. Like, it's very giving to the world. Like, I feel like you could help a lot of people with what you do, or it just makes a lot. It can to the right people, it can be very fulfilling, I feel, is what I'm getting with that. Then you have the Empress card being clarified with the Ten of Wands. Now, this is exactly what we were just that the energy I was picking up was definitely Ten of Wands energy. So like, Ten of Wands is somebody like feeling like they have a lot of responsibility, like they have a lot of burdens to carry, and this clarifying the Empress card is because the energy we got from just the Empress card alone, where I picked up on, was that you weren't basking into your labor, so you weren't allowing yourself to receive these things. And this Ten of Wands is definitely clarifying that, because you're just like, well, if I'm not receiving from this, I'm gonna go and do something else. I'm gonna go and start something, get another idea to do something involving your work or involving your passions or whatever the case may be. But the Ten of Wands is definitely someone like having a lot of baggage. You just need to unload it, because you don't need to be carrying all of that with you, Sagittarius. You need to just sit back, be okay with where you're at right now, and just receive, because you already done enough work for today, is what I'm hearing. Okay, do that tomorrow. All right, give yourself some balance, is what I'm hearing. Then you have the High Priestess being clarified with the Knight of Cups. It was just like we were saying earlier. So like, intuitively, you know that you can get very fussy, and you can, burn yourself out if you just keep wanting more and more and more. That's definitely what the Leo reading was talking about. But we did also pick up on like the lover, like a lover or a relationship or a partner, or even just a close connection with someone that holds dear to your heart. Here, this Knight of Cups, I feel like intuitively, you wouldn't be able to react the way you want in your highest power, and like give the love that I feel like you kind of like run out of your giving nature when you're just burnt out and just like frustrated, and you're just like, okay, I'm not able to, like, you kind of like get angry at yourself, and then you like project it onto this person. So listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, hold back your tongue, when you want to say something just out of like pure projection, because this is not going to make you feel good. It wouldn't make anybody feel good, but this intuitively that you do this, and you like, I think it's like a pattern that you've realized that you do, and at some point you have to really like, do I really want conflict right now? Like, do I have energy for conflict right now? No, I don't, because I'm trying to create another idea and try to create another project, and I need all my energy for that, if not today, for tomorrow. You know what I mean? So yeah, you have the the Two of Cups here, clarifying with the Emperor. This equal give and take relationship or person, place or thing is definitely, y'all are definitely both in like a very authoritative position, and I think y'all love this about each other, is that's why y'all are very like equally giving and taking, is because y'all are both in this authoritative emperor like energy, and y'all like to get things done. Okay, and this is amazing. You have the Three of Pentacles here, clarifying with the Ten of Cups. So yeah, this external, what you see on the outside, right? Definitely not talking about the inside, has led you to look within. Okay, with the things that you do have, the things that you've accomplished already, I feel like you've accomplished 3 things. I feel like you have 3 streams of income. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but whatever you've comfortably accomplished, I feel like this is already very fulfilling with you. I think you're okay with this completely. This fulfills you, and you don't really need nothing more. But if you do want more, Sagittarius, and like this isn't coming out of like greed, and it's just coming out of like openness, and you're just like, you want to try new things and stuff, well, you definitely can. You just have to give and receive love, and just balance yourself out, because for everything you need balance. For everything, in the Leo reading, we were talking about how too much of anything is bad. So if you could be doing all the right things, Sagittarius, you could be working on projects, new projects, giving time for your family, giving time for your your loved ones, and like just doing all the right things, giving and receiving love equally, healthily, living, laughing, loving, right? But too much of anything is bad, so like if you're giving too much into like a work situation, or you're just burning yourself out with new projects, or just overly giving yourself when you haven't rested or give yourself that time, well, it was just like the Leo readings. It's like you have to find balance, and for everything you need balance, so that way you can have the energy to give and receive and attract just more flowy and more healthily, right? So yeah, you have the Fool card, and that's being clarified with the Three of Wands. So you're definitely in like this, like if you take a chance on yourself, just live for yourself and live freely, and just like with a more looking at things with like a fresh pair of eyes. I feel like when you do that, and you're able to not like overthink things and like not overlook things, you are able to like find yourself in this very victorious energy, where you have energy, and you have the fire, and you have the ambition, you have the resources to feel good about where you're going and what you're doing, and everything kind of like falls into place when it does in a specific time. And I think that's what you need to realize right now, Sagittarius, is that just the way a fool with fresh new eyes that's looking at things new, they have to have this space to let that in. They have to make space for it. They can be drowning themselves in work. They can be drowning themselves in too much of anything. They have to really like embody this like fresh pair of eyes mindset, where when you start a new project, you have the energy for it. You have, the freshness of it, and just just the energy in general, okay? Wow, yeah. You're gonna be in this more like carefree, kid like spirit energy, and you're gonna be very fulfilling. It's gonna be very enlightening for you. Don't worry about the unknown, okay? The unknown only means that you're trying new things. Don't let it overwhelm you. You have giving and receiving love to those that need it, to yourself that needs it. The high priestess, and you're very intuitive, and you're definitely getting new projects. Like, you're thinking about new projects and new ideas. Queen of Pentacles, because you're very abundant. You know this, and that's why you want to just get things done and you just want to work. But things take time. Things take time to grow, Sagittarius, okay? You have to water them, water your plants, water your seeds, those thoughts. When you think about an idea, that's a seed. You plant it. You can't expect it to grow so quickly, okay? You need to nurture it, take care of it. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, see, this Knight of Pentacles came out again. It's definitely a masculine energy. I want to say a partner that's very understanding. He takes his time. And the Knight of Pentacles in the other decks, he's riding his horse, and he's honestly kind of quick. But in this deck, I feel like he's very, very slow. He's actually, he got off his horse for you, and he's just like, let me, take some time to understand her, because we all, because this person is very accepting, the Devil card. I feel like the Devil card here, the energy I'm getting is like, he's very accepting of like, we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect, we all have problems. We all have, habits. And I think this is helping you see things differently. The Hanged Man, yeah. And it's no longer like pulling on your heartstrings anymore, because I feel like you would overlook things a lot. You would like pick yourself apart too freaking much. But you're not letting this like this person wants you to be at this energy right now. So, and they want you to know, and your spirit guides want you to know that things take time, okay? You're very abundant, so do not worry, okay? Do not pick yourself apart. You don't have to worry about nothing, Sagittarius. That was beautiful, Sagittarius. Let's pull a couple trinkets. You have here, what is this? Wow, they're stuck together. You have like a deer. It's a deer, and then you have like a weenie dog. You could have a weenie dog, okay? Or you just like dogs. My sister's a Sagittarius, and she loves dogs. She has like 8 dogs, okay? Music is significant, okay? Maybe you like to make music, or you just love to listen to music. Music uplifts you. Ooh, you have a dragon. You're very, very courageous. Okay, you fight for what you have. You fight for Sagittarius. What is this? Ooh, is this like a unicorn or like, wow, a horse with wings? Yeah, you're looking at things like very, very, very like optimistic, very like abundant, like pigs fly, like you're thinking like, oh, a pig could fly tomorrow. Like, that's very optimistic, like, and just having faith, and that's exactly how you should be thinking. Wow. Okay, Sagittarius, that was your reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you definitely can, scanning this QR code, or you can go to the link down in the description below in my link tree. You can text me via Instagram or leave a donation if you'd like. thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to claim this energy, this reading here today, Sagittarius, give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to check me out personally, I have my own personal YouTube channel. I make my own content. If that interests you, you can look me up on YouTube under Hectorusrex, Hectorus Rex all together. Thank you so much for being here, Sagittarius, and I hope that everything works out for you and you're able to balance this energy. I wish you love and light, and I really hope to see you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.